Hello everybody. Sorry for the late start. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Clangen. Peak Blotches is feeling extremely sore from the long distance they've run lately. Vixen Freckle will always love sleek dust, but decided to move on. Ducktail and Downpaw have white cough. The Betony went bad. Cowier bickered about something trivial with Stork Fur. Whistlestar defended Vixen Freckle from a clan mate's rude remarks. Peak Blotch saw Habanero Splash take the last piece of prey from the fresh kill pile. Vixen Freckle thinks the prey Milkpaw is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Beetle Feather finds the way Cowier acts increasingly uncomfortable. France Beam tells Vixen Freckle that there's so much to see in the world. Nisha Cloud saw Cowier take the last piece of prey from the fresh kill pile. Jacob will reminds Vixen Freckle to grab something from the fresh kill pile if they haven't already. Stork Fur is telling Nisha Cloud to share their troubles with them, hoping they'll feel better afterwards. Ducktail thinks Downpaw has a strange sense of humor. Whale Pelt complains about something Nisha Cloud did. Habanero Splash said something that rubbed Jake Ripple the wrong way. Milkpaw caught a glimpse of Vixen Freckle caring for a wounded warrior with confidence and grace. Curlew Paw is letting Downpaw share their troubles with them, hoping they'll feel better afterwards. Paw is having a wonderful time discussing recent clan news with Whale Pelt. Downpaw waves to Milkpaw with their tail as the patrols cross paths on the territory. Whistlestar is thinking about love. Beetle Feather is listening to older cats gripe about their day. Vixen Freckle is feeling nervous. Stork Fur is looking forward to today. Whale Pelt is stuck their tongue out at a mouse that escaped their pounds while hunting. Jake Ripple is looking around camp. Cowier wants to spend time alone today. Peak Blotch regrets not eating a bird on the fresh kill pile earlier. France Beam wants to be chosen as new deputy. Ducktail is guarding the camp entrance. Milkpaw is feeling nervous. Curlew Paw wants to become a fierce warrior someday. Paw has been training very hard recently. Downpaw is napping. Habanero Splash picking birds from their pelts, and Nisha Cloud is requesting an apprentice's help with their tips. During an odd moment of downtime, Beetle Feather asks Quail Pelt if they think they're a good teacher. Beetle Feather talks about how they want to get better at mentoring and helping Rookclan's apprentices. Quail Pelt really admires them for their determination to always improve upon themselves. Trailing behind the patrol, Stork Fur falls into yet another tunnel, and Whistlestar once again frees her. Peak Blotch suggests this might be a good chance for her to practice new fighting techniques with Curling Paw. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. Cowier wanders past an old badger set. Cats are able to come back tomorrow. Vixen Freckle heads out into the territory to gather cobwebs. Okay, they just train. Dang. Peach Splash's soreness is gone, Storkfur and Wilson Star grows up. Ducktail and Downpaw recovered from white cough. Cowier thinks that Downpaw is biting. Afraid Downpaw is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Wilson Star is talking with Peakblotch. Peakblotch is frustrated that Ducktail won't take their duties more seriously. Vixen Freckle thinks the prey that Habanero Splash is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Beetle Feather has been spending time with Adderpaw lately. Trans Beam is giving Quail Petals a task. Nisha Cloud is thinking about how much Downpaw reminds him of their own apprentice days. You never had those, but okay. Jake Ripple is frustrated that Trans Beam won't take their duties more seriously. Storkfur calls Adderpaw to catch them without Fat Mouse on their hunting patrol. Ducktail prays they aren't on patrol with Quail Pelt tomorrow. Quail Pelt is hiding behind a bush ready to pounce on Peakblotch. Habanero Splash thinks the prey that Ducktail is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Milkpaw is spending some time with Curlewpaw. Curlewpaw saw Peakblotch take the last piece of prey. Adderpaw playfully teases Milkpaw for missing a catch. Downpaw playfully teases Milkpaw for missing a catch. Whistle Star is eating some fresh kill. Beetle Feather wished they had an extra set of paws. Vixen Freckle is feeling unappreciated. Storkfur is helping to reinforce the nursery. Quail Pelt wonders how Beetle Feather is doing. Aww. Jake Ripple is looking around camp. Cowier wishes they were still in their nest sleeping. Peakblotch caught a huge rabbit. Transbeam wonders what lays beyond the distant horizon. Ducktail wonders how Peakblotch is doing. Milkpaw is acting angsty. Curlewpaw is helping to reinforce the camp wall with brand rules. Adderpaw wants to earn their warrior name. Slow down there, buddy. Downpaw wants to learn as many fighting techniques as they can. Habanero Splash is in the medicine den. Nisha Cloud is feeling nervous. Okay, there's an old abandoned badger set. Okay, they fell, and that's fine. Okay, Rosemary was gathered. Beetle Feather wanders past an old badger set. And they did a gum. Whistle Star suggests might be a good chance to practice some hunting techniques with Adderpaw. Both have a nice practice session. The patrol finds a kitty pet. Abyssjaw and Tawny Kit have joined the clan. Oh, look at you! And look at you! Okay. Adderpaw is scolded for sneaking out of camp. The newly made apprentice Tiny Paw touches noses with their new mentor Beetle Feather. Transbeam fought a hawk and got hurt. Jake Ripple was bitten by a snake but miraculously survived. Habanero Nose got a ruddy nose. Milk Paw fell into a river and inhaled a lot of water. Tiny Paw's got a stomachache. Cavalier caught Whistle Star complaining about them behind their back. Whistle Star swaps favorite prey with a Bitch Jaw. Watch Bristles after being scolded by Beetle Feather. Vixen Freckle is talking with Whistle Star. Beetle Feather had a disagreement with Stork Fur about something or other. Friends Beam reminds Nisha Cloud to grab something from the fresh kill pile. They haven't already. Nisha Cloud reminds Peach Blotch to grab something from the fresh kill pile. They haven't already. Jake Ripple finds the way Tawny Paw acts increasingly uncomfortable. Stork Fur appreciates Jake Ripple telling them they had a feather stuck to their face. Ducktail thinks that the prey Vixen Freckle is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Quail Pelt chats quietly with Ducktail while they're both on camp guard duty. Habanero Splash said something that rubbed Milk Paw the wrong way. Milk Paw talking to Curlew Paw. Curlew Paw finds the way Down Paw acts increasingly uncomfortable. Outer Paw has a disagreement with Milk Paw about something or other. Down Paw chats with Quail Pelt about their day. Fish Jaw chats with Nisha Cloud about their day. Tiny Paw thinks Vixen Freckle has a strange sense of humor. Whistle Star is craving the taste of mouse. Beetle Feather is craving the taste of shrew. Vixen Freckle is running low on poppy seeds. Bitch Jaw is wondering how Outer Paw is doing. Stork Fur wants to surprise a clan with a gift. Quail Pelt stuffed their tongue out at a mouse that escaped their pounce while hunting. Jake Ripple is assigned to the John Patrol tomorrow. Cowlier is feeling nervous. It is daydreaming. Peak Blotch is feeling nervous. Friends Beam wants to go on a journey. Ducktail is making sure the elders have fresh bedding. Milk Paw is determined to master a hunting technique by dusk. Curlew Paw wants to show their mentor they are smart, skilled, and talented. Outer Paw had a nightmare involving the Russian Ritter nearby. Down Paw is making their mentor laugh. Tawny Paw is napping. Habanero Splash is feeling rather trippy today, and Nisha Cloud is craving the taste of roll. There's a new scent here. They will be able to come back tomorrow. Oh no! Down Paw fell. Down Paw is freed. Small dog. And they push it away from the territory. Peak Blotch suggests this might be a good chance to practice some hunting techniques. Cowlier suggests it might be a good chance to practice teamwork. Everyone has a nice practice session and their coordination and trust in clanmates grow stronger. As the Medicine Cast Patrol pads out the Rookclan territory, your Bitch Jaw tells Vixen Freckle about the dream they had last night and what Star Clan vision could be. Plantain was gathered. Loner says that they are interested in clan-like life and joins the clan. The Loner decides to take on a slightly more clan-like name, is now called Sneakers Bling. And just a bunch of health stuff. God, my ears are starting to hurt from my own voice. Cowlier is sharing prey with a Bitch Jaw. Whistle Star quickly apologizes after bumping into Peak Blotch. They had a small laugh about it. Peak Blotch bickered about something trivial with Whistle Star. Vixen Freckle is telling a story to Outer Paw. Beetle Feather sees that Outer Paw's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they like to swap. They agree happily, saying they like that one better. Transbeam is always happy to grab some fresh kill for Cowlier to share. Nisha Cloud bristles after being scolded by Vixen Freckle. Jake Ripple quickly apologizes after bumping into Ducktail. They have a small laugh about it. Storkfur once chats with Cloud about their day. Ducktail escorts Vixen and Freckles so they could gather herbs. Pelt waves Downpaw with their tail as the patrols crossing the territory. Habanero Splash bestows Whipsnell onto Abysjaw. Milkpaw is jealous of Curlypaw, got praised by the clan leader. I think that, I don't even remember what I was going to say. I think it was something entirely unrelated that my brain came up with when I closed my eyes. Curlypaw finds the way Whistlestar acts increasingly uncomfortable. Adderpaw complains about something Curlypaw did. Downpaw brushes against Milkpaw while correcting their stance and blushes. Abysjaw is sharing prey with Curlypaw. Tawnypaw keeps up, leaving all the boring apprentice tasks for Milkpaw to do by themselves. Oh, you like Curlypaw. And Curlypaw likes you back. That's cute. Oh, and Downpaw has unrequited love for Milkpaw. Whistlestar takes them both out to see an herd of bison that a patrol spotted moving through Rookclan's territory. And we've seen this before. Downpaw is falling again. Beetlefeather suggests it might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Tawnypaw. Ducktail tells Vixen and Freckle about the dream they had last night. Bettany was gathered during the patrol. Catch a scent of a fox, and they sent it away. Creekbotch suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Curlypaw. Both cats have a nice practice session. Joel comes across the squirrel. Uh-oh. What if Cowyer and what if we can get Cowyer and Sneakers Blink together? That would be cute. One more moon. Rookclan welcomes Milkrun as a new warrior, honoring their resilience. France beams claw on his heel so well you can't even tell what happened. So is Jake Ripple's snakebite, and Milkrun is breathing normally again. Dower thinks the prey that Milkrun is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Gustav sees Adderpaw's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they'd like to swap. They agree happily, saying they like that one better. Geekwatch had a disagreement with Jake Ripple. Vixen Freckle appreciates how Milkpaw listened to ask how they're doing. Beetlefeather's thinking about Stumptoe. Transmeme asks Habanero Splash how they're doing. Each Cloud apologized to Jake Ripple. Jake Ripple settles near Cowyer to finish their crash kill. Storkfur chats quietly with Sneakers Blake while they're both in plant guard duty. Ducktail appreciates Jake Ripple telling them they had a feather stuck to their face. Pelt is thinking about Stumptoe. Habanero Splash is telling Milk Paw how much they cherish them. Milk Run is playfully teaching Stork for a missing catch. Curlew Paw is letting Beetle Feather share their troubles with him. They'll feel better afterwards. Outerpaw is jealous that Downpaw got praised by the clan leader. Downpaw is asking Habanero Splash for a story. Abyss Jaw thinks the prey Whistle Star is biting into on the other side of camp looks delicious. Tawny Paw saves prey for Downpaw, doesn't know it's their favorite. And Sneaker's Blink is telling a story to Outerpaw. Star feels a sense of dread. Beetle Feather is adding cats to a door patrol. Vixen Speckles running low on burdock root. Fishjaw is staring off into space. Storkfur is helping gather herbs. Bellpelt is whining about clan duties. Yeah, a cat would do that. Yeah, I don't know where I came up at. I closed my eyes again. Jake Ripple reassures an apprentice who's nervous to go on patrol. Sneaker's Blink is decorating her nest. Cowyer is guarding the camp entrance. Peak Blast just indulging when challenged on their abilities. Trans Beam is sharpening their stuffed tail woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Milk Run is exhausted from yesterday's patrol. Curlew Paw is feeling gloomy. Outerpaw is feeling quite lazy. Downpaw has been training very hard recently. And Tawny Paw is chattering at the birds and trees above. Habanero Splash is rethinking their life choices. And Nisha Cloud is eating some fresh kill. Tawny Paw, Beetle Feather suggests it might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Tawny Paw. Both cats have a nice practice session. Girl casts a scent of her mouth. Nice. So, dark time last night. Girl talks to me about what it was. Peak Blast suggests this might be a chance for practicing fighting. Curlew Paw. Curlew Paw soaks up all the flashes. Nice. Girl catches some mouse nearby. Vixen Freckle notices that the moon crossing the medicine cold. Moss is gathered. Moss. Girl encounters a passenger firm with foot. Ducktail suggests that the chance for cats practice teamwork. Everyone has a nice practice session. Oh, I said one more moon, but that's fine. That's fine. First, just press their muzzle and fill the Speckle's head with the face forward and arm with stand. And Outerpaw shall now be able to pet Speckle on their toes. Press their muzzle and down with head. There's a beautiful warrior leg underneath the cut. Peak Blast challenge. Beetle Feather's running noses finally stopped running. Some of the burdock went bad. Cowyer shares about a joke about a neighboring clan with Curlew. Whistle Star is thinking about Tiny Tuft again. We're still thinking about Tiny Tuft. Wow. I mean, that's cool, but also Tiny Tuft's been gone forever. And a half. He Glotz has caught Abyss Jaw complaining about them behind their back. Fix and Freckle heard an ugly rumor about Milk Run. Beetle Feather noticed that Quill Petter's been doing a lot of work lately. Transbeam wishes Tawny Pelt would take things more seriously. Nisha Cloud bristles after being scolded by Beetle Feather. Jake Ripple thinks Ducktail has a strange sense of humor. Storkfur appreciates how Whistlestar always seems to ask how they're doing. I'm glad they're amicable. Ducktail chats with Beetle Feather about their day. Quailpelt is sharing prey with Sneakers Blink. Habanero Splash basks in the sun with Beetle Feather. Milk Run settles near Pransbeam to either fresh kill. Curlew Speckle is jealous that Pransbeam got to go to the last gathering. Adder Speckle gave a pretty flower they found to Milk Run. Down Whisker heard an ugly rumor about Beetle Feather. Abyss Jaw bristles after being scolded by Tawny Paw. Tawny Paw saw Abyss J take the last piece of tray from the fresh kill pile. Sneakers Blink basks in the sun with Dusttail. Didn't you have a cat you liked? No, you had a cat I was hoping you would like. Whistlestar is worried about clan relations. Beetle Feather's looking up, watching the clouds roll by. Fix and Freckle almost choked on that prey. Storkfur wishes they were in their nest sleeping. Quailpelt wants to spend some time alone today. Oh, I just messed up the alignment, so I can the taskbar. Jake Ripple is eating some fresh kill. Sneakers Blink, regrets not eating the bird of the fresh kill pile earlier. Calories having a hard day. Peak Glotz is chattering at the birds in the trees above. Pransbeam wishes their leader would choose them to go on a quest. Ducktail is craving the taste of frog. Milk Run is having a sore paw from bee sting. Curlew Speckle wants to go on a hunting patrol. Adder Speckle is feeling quite lazy. Down Whisker is playing tag with cats around camp. Tawny Paw is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Habanero Splash is in the medicine den, and Nisha Cloud is daydreaming. Oh no. Everyone likes Milk Run. But Milk Run only likes Curlew Speckle and Adder Speckle. Troll comes across the thunder path and crosses and can hunt on the other side. Pransbeam finds a wounded cat. Venom Needle has joined the clan. Troll comes across a bird and catches it before it flies away. Patrol catches the scent of a fox. Adder Speckle died? I forgot the foxes can kill cats. Okay. Quailpelt notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud. leads to a trespassing road that they vanish. Thank you guys for coming out. I really enjoyed recording, and I hope you enjoyed the episode too. But if you did, leave a like and subscribe. Bye-bye.